What's up, family? Welcome back to Out of the Darkness. I am Q. And like most of you guys, I'm trying to figure it out. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me what we saw in the midterm elections. All of the polling showed that we were uh, geared up for a giant red tsunami. All of the talking heads talked about a giant red tsunami, but we didn't have that. We didn't see that. And I haven't come to talk to you guys yet. I owed it to you guys to talk to you, but I've been trying to sort it out myself. But I am a man of faith, and you guys know that I am, and I believe that God loves us, and I believe that God loves our country. And I believe that our country gets the leaders that we deserve. What that means and how does that make you feel? I don't know. I don't know how that makes you feel, but I believe that in my heart of hearts. The frustrating part is that we did not get the leaders that we hoped for. But one thing I have thought about, we got frustrated about what took place in 2020. Unfortunately, we didn't do a whole lot to rectify that or to change that system that gave us the results that we got in 2020. So that system stayed in place. We just hoped that we would get a different result out of it. I don't know if that was probably the best way for us to deal with it, but we thought we would have so much support that we would be able to overcome that, and we didn't. In addition to that, we also looked at a system by which has become somewhat uniparty. I don't believe that the Republicans really wanted to defeat the Democrats, especially with MAGA Republicans, because that would have given too much credence to Donald Trump, and they must take the power away from Donald Trump going into 2024. They are wanting wholeheartedly to put anybody else there, and right now the scapegoat is going to be Governor DeSantis. They want DeSantis in there so that they can have someone that they can hopefully control. They know that they can't control Trump, so they hope that they can at least control DeSantis because he's going to have to ask for money. He's going to have to be beholden to someone because he cannot fund his own campaign. And like I said, I like Governor DeSantis as a governor. How he is going to govern as a president or a presidential candidate remains to be seen. But in addition to that, I talked to you guys about the benefits of Trump not winning or not being placed in the White House in 2020. This economy was going to go to crap regardless. It wouldn't have been as bad with Trump in office, but it was going to suffer because they printed way too much money to get us through the pandemic. And businesses had been shut down and people were disincentivized to work. So the economy was going to take a hit. I believe that Trump would have been able to mitigate much of that, but there was still going to be some issues. I preferred that if the economy was going to take a hit, that it be under a Democrat and not under a conservative or a Republican government. But again, I hate to see our fellow countrymen suffer. I also look at this situation. They were hoping, I believe, that Republicans would win. The Democrats were almost pulling for it. But if Republicans had won the type of victory that we thought they would, and they had super majority in the Senate, a large majority in the House, who do you think the blame would have been put on in 2024 when things didn't change like they should? It would have been, oh, well, I tried to put legislation through to slow down inflation, but the Republicans wouldn't allow it. I tried to ease the pain of the American people and groceries, but the Republicans vetoed it. We have to get rid of these Republicans because if we don't, our country will not stand. And all the blah, blah, blah bullcrap. And we know that would have been the case. What would the Republicans really have been able to change in the House and in the Senate? Now, many of you say we would have had real investigations, and we would have had real, um, we would have seen people actually have to pay for their tyranny. I would hope so. I would think so. It would be nice. But would it have actually happened? I don't know. But what I do know is things are going to get tougher. Things are going to get rougher for the American people. And I can only pray that in 2024 that Americans wise up and they hold their government accountable, because this should be and must be a government for, of, and by the people. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Be blessed. Know that God is still in control. I believe that. And I believe that we are winning the hearts and minds of the American people. We will win. We must win. Comment below. I'll see you guys next time.